MLB The Show's coverage of Saturday Night Baseball is on the air from Progressive Field in downtown Cleveland. Tonight it's the third of this four-game weekend series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Cleveland Indians. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. Trevor Bauer gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, his batting average against this year is under 250. He's really had his way with the offense.
Andrelton Simmons heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Shortstop.
Albert Pujols steps in now, just hoping for something to go his way. And as you can see, that has not been the case in recent days. And he takes ball one. Eric, we take a look at the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, and you look back to that last game, you'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes a starter's life easier. Heck, it makes your whole staff breathe easier.
Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Angels strand one. And now the Indians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. Number 17 will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. EK, what do you got?
Yeah, guys, in his last start, he won his 9th game of the season. So he's going for double digits here in this.
Leading up
Bradley Zimmer comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Out in front of it, strike one. Hard hit ball to second. And this inning starts with a solid base hit.
Oh, you better have to pay attention to this guy right now. He is heating it up. 7 straight games now with that hit.
Tyler Naquin will stand in. Couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
And this is low, ball one. And Eric, this Angel Ball Club entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, and the pitching really let them down last time. Too often their guys were falling behind and having to throw fastballs on 2-0 or 3-1. That'll catch up with you after a while.
And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, some call Simmons a pitcher's umpire because he's been known to have a wide zone at times, but I think he evens it out, to be honest with you. Pretty fair overall.
And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Nobody out, runner on first. Drilled to the right side. And that's through for a hit.
Well, that's 2 batters and 2 hard-hit singles to start the bottom of the first. They are showing they are absolutely locked in on this guy.
Michael Brantley will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen. That's yanked into the stands, strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. One gone. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Yeah, you know, they really need Michael Brantley to turn it around. Still, without an RBI in this series, he's going to be looking to get off the schneid today. He's too good a run producer to get shut down all series long.
Low with the splitter, ball one. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Calhoun at the track, but it bangs off the wall, and that should get him on the board. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
In the end, this would be an RBI single off the wall, but it could have and probably should have been a whole lot more.
Yonder Alonso will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night.
Well, this guy's hitting over 300 on the year now, and he had a good performance yesterday as well.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and that one swung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1.
Now here's a spot with a run home already. That looks nice on the scoreboard. But if you could put up a 2 or even a 3 spot here in the first, that could really go a long way against a guy like this.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Upton has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base. And with that, let's give you a look at the way the Angels match up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, their starter has a ton of strikeouts, among the league leaders. That sometimes leads to some complacency out in the field. They're going to have to stay on their toes, be ready, because they will be involved.
Jason Kipnis is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away. 1 and 2 now as that's in there at the knees. And that misses 2 and 2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, he won't come within a foot of it.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We're back to Progressive Field after this. Leading off the inning, Chris Carter, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with 1 swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Bauer into his motion. Here's the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
I got the count.
So 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Kipnis has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at how the Tribe stacks up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Yeah, guys, Yonder Alonso is a bit of a lumbering first baseman, and he's struggled with injury problems in the past. He's in the lineup more for his bat than what he provides defensively, as most first basemen are, but he's a very reliable option when he's healthy.
Cole Calhoun is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 16 for him on the year, as the Angels are back even now at 1 run apiece.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
If he would have swung at that, you would have never heard the end of it.
Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Yeah, this can be a tough play to judge. It's that line drive right at you in center field. It's tough because it takes a second to figure out that depth perception. But he's all over this one to make the play without any problem at all.
We'll move forward now to the bottom of inning number 2. Roberto Perez will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, Matty, the good news is that average is on the rise. He's batting over 500 in his last 10 games, so he's as hot as anybody right now.
Batting 8.
Eric Gonzalez will get his first shot here, and he certainly had it working so far this season, up over 350 entering play.
Well, right now, he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And he thought to bunting here with the number 8 hitter up there.
Well, I'm more of a National League guy, so I'd maybe think about it, but in the American League, you just don't see it used all that often.
Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. There goes the runner. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Batting 9.
Yan Gomes will stand in, and as you can see, his home and road splits there. He's been a much better hitter away from home. From the stretch. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
And he's tracking that all the way across the plate, but that had too much sweep to it for him to think of swinging.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, so much for being thrown out of rhythm by that leadoff single. Doesn't seem to have affected him one bit. Come back with the 2 straight strikeouts, and now he's turned things around in this inning.
Bradley Zimmer stands in as he looks at a called strike. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Tribe. We played 2 full innings, and we are tied 1-1. Andrelton Simmons will get us started here for the Angels with the excitement waiting on deck in the form of Mike Trout. We'll look ahead now and pick this one back up in the top of inning number 8. Chris Carter comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
First pitch of the at-bat. Chopped foul right at home plate at strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Smoked on the ground left side. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
This is a very good approach here with 2 strikes. It's a smart approach. You know, he's not trying to come out of his shoes here. He just makes a good 2-strike adjustment and delivers a nice solid base hit. That's how you do it.
Time to jump ahead to the bottom of inning number 8 now. Bradley Zimmer will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The right fielder, number 30.
8-1 our score as you look at our in-game line score. This one pretty much all over but the shouting. Tyler Naquin will step in, a ground-out victim his last time. Splitter here, and it's taken for strike 1.
Oh, he's really kept himself in the game here by throwing first-pitch strikes to about 70% of the batters he's faced. That's kept him in the ballgame and kept his team in the ballgame.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. And that's taken for a called strike 2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. When he's out there, you know he expects himself to get deep into ball games. And he's done that in this one.
Michael Brantley will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Now Mike Scioscia's up out of the Angel dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll leave after a strong 7 2/3 here as he'll hope the bullpen can get the final 4 outs to secure his victory.
Your attention,
Pena will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
Felix Pena.
First pitch on its way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. A chance here at least for this guy to get some work in what should be a fairly low stress appearance.
Yeah, but it seems like these outings are where you relax a little bit too much, you give up 3 runs, and then watch your ERA climb by another point. They'll need to guard against that.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit out towards second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. It's still. And welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show from Progressive Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Cody Allen come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Into the box, Ryan Shipp, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. We'll move ahead in this one and pick up the action in the bottom of inning number 9.
First baseman number 17.
Yonder Alonso ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calhoun is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
And with the big lead, he can afford to take a few chances with that fastball. And here, this one works out for him because this is nothing more than an easy fly ball.
In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. As he'll swing and send a line drive out to right field. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Check this out on show track. It's not a bad first pitch. It's down. It's on the outside part of the plate. Hey, if you can get guys to swing at that, you're going to have a lot of success. Just didn't work out here.
Stepping in now, Roberto Perez. Check to swing there and pops this one up. And he will make the catch to end it. And the Angels are back in the win column again as they take game 3 of the series, and the ball game is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, a real good performance, as you'll see in his final line. He gave him 7 2/3 good innings, and he was definitely the difference in this one.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.